Charlottesville, Virginia, and Scott Stadium, home field of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Cavaliers. For UVA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Deep to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Hokies offense making their way on the field to open this game. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
And the running back takes the handoff. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job to give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards and keep this drive alive.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And then first down, right back to the running game. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Oh, the defense is missing out on opportunities. Got the home crowd, a lot of energy, and they're giving up big plays like this. Not ideal way to get a game started.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And now the handoff. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
They look to throw it here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Second down play coming up. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Tries the right with a quick throw. And is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's an out route, the catch made. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down. And the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end. And now we've got 1st and goal.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring.
That makes the score Virginia Tech 7, Virginia 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense out there for their first possession. Today, Kirk, we got an elite running back matchup across from an elite linebacker. Both these guys, we talked to them, eager for these collisions that we're going to see today.
Well, Chris, these two guys are as good as there is at their position. One thing we know for sure, you're not just going to see them matched up in the run game. What I can't wait to see is, can this linebacker...
Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. In the first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down right at the 20.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the +42.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. To throw, it's Gaudet. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Cavaliers are going to cash in this red zone trip. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
A quick juke. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll give it to the back. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the goal line. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to third down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's first and goal.
They're going to run the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? Looking to throw on third and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. So Virginia Tech, Kirk, is on top at the moment. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? Fourth and goal from the 2. And they're trying to punch it in here. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And they'll use the ground game here. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The receiver grabs it. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Here's the second down play. Wants to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Hokies are looking to keep this drive going. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. And now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Runs through the defender. He gets loose. The Wildcat one picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
The Hokies line up on 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's got it near the end zone, and he scores. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
This one away.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. The last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty. Can they get it going again here? So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. They try to sneak it for the first. And the Cavaliers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. He's found some room at the 45. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Putting together a nice drive now. It'll be first down close to midfield.
Here we go, here we go.
Scanning the field. It's Gaudet. Caught by the receiver. Breaks free with room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He lets it go. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Virginia.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Lining up to try the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Lucky for the junior quarterback, that didn't get picked off.
defensive coordinator dials up man-to-man coverage, puts the free safety in center field. This is where his instincts have got to take over, and they do here. He reads the quarterback's eyes, leads him to the football, and he does a nice job of knocking it away.
Wide open downfield. To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Quick throw to his receiver. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
To the air, it's Gaudet. He finds the running back in the flat. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Up over the middle. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the wide out. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. A play action, looking to throw. Fires it to the wide out. And is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. Now the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Hokies. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. One man at the backfield, and he'll kick the football. Fights off a defender. Is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, some real thrilling performances, and there's still 2 quarters to go here between the Cavs and Hokies. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Virginia Tech and Virginia plays out.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Hokies will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made out of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Grab by the receiver.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Back to pass. It's Gaudet. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Cavaliers with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw here. The tight end has got it. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Cavaliers, as they come roaring back now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Second down after that previous play. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I, over the years, have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught quickly. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Ball handed off. Got a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what they're calling. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Point after, up and good.
Set to kick it off.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Catch made on the right side. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And it's incomplete, even in a first first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. QB decides to keep it here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Looking downfield, it's Gaudet. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On first down, it's play action. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around. But strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. And that pass falls incomplete. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Touchdown, Virginia. The comeback is on. So here we go, 4th quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's field, the returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner will be brought down. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Tackle made after just a short gain.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. You've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big 3rd down defensive play. The Hokies will have to kick this away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient. precise. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set up with a first down at the 41. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Has the first down and more. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Second down now after the sack. Dropping back. It's Goudet. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Scanning the field, it's Goudet looking for his back. Catch made on the out route. And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37. And the Cavaliers come up to the line in a hurry up.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. And the Cavaliers will have 1st and 10 here.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
The Cavaliers are in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. That's a flashy run with the spin move, but produces just a short gain. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion. And the Cavaliers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Quarterback still with the football. Defense expecting run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Back to throw. It's Gaudet. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a score by this offense. And the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick. If they can recover it, you never know.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Leaning on the run game here late. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. There's the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Here comes a handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Trying to convert with a sweep. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.